morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tony. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. I am Tony the Makeup Lover. And I've already primed my eyes this morning. I am tireder than 10 dogs, but I'm tired. But I've already primed my eyes with Makeup Revolution Ultimate Base Primer in the color Dark. It was given to me in PR. Today we are going to use Glamlite's Donut Palette. Comes in this little box, like a donut would. Wish I had a donut. It is squishy. And this is the color story. So if that's something that you're interested in, sit back, relax. I almost spilled it. Because on this channel we create chaos and creativity. And I almost spilled my coffee. Get your coffee. Have mine in my little purse cup. Sit back, relax. And we are going to get started on this look. So, what do we start with? Okay, I'm going to get my rougher brush. This is a rougher number 16. I used this the other day, so it's already kind of have that color on it. I'm going to go into this color right here. The name of that shade is called Sweet Feeling. It's kind of a goldy, yellow, brown color. That's what we're using. Looks a little brighter on the viewfinder than it does actually on my face, but we shall see. These are some very good brushes. I only have 4 because they cost too much. They're expensive. And I bought them new from somebody else. So I didn't pay quite as much, but they're expensive. They're good brushes though. They're from Japan, and they are 100% goat hair. So it's real hair brush. And sometimes using these apply better than a synthetic brush. Just depends on the shadow that you're using. Now I don't use these with my shimmers. It's going to be a simple, easy look. I'm going to go take this bonnet off. I'm wearing a hat today because I'm not taking down my hair. We have our church picnic. And I'm going to be extra. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to be extra. But I'm not going to be that extra. Hi, Miss Butterfly, Miss Nosy. Okay. Oh, I'm wiping. If you hear that wiping sound, I'm wiping my brush off with the Sigma switch. It helps keep some color from transferring if you decide to use the same brush. I'm not going to use the same brush because I'm going into a darker color. And for that, I'm going to go into and use my Give Me Glow brush. Let me pause this for 1 minute because Alexa is trying to take over the conversation and she don't get to win. Okay, I'm back. She was getting louder and louder. I think she probably adjusted the volume on herself. Let's see. This is a Give Me Glow number 630. I mean, it was getting loud. Next color I'm going to go into is, I think I'm going to go into this color here, and that shade is called Eclair, like a chocolate eclair. Taking it right above the socket. How many of you have tried Glamlite products? If you have, leave a comment. It's one of my favorite brands. I've been showcasing them and highlighting them all week. I have all of their palettes except for 3. My neighbor's over there doing something. I'm wearing some blue jeans, but the top is the drama. The top is the drama. That's where the extra come in at. And anybody knows me, I'm gonna always do the most. It's gonna be a pretty simple look today. Pretty simple and neutral. I'm gonna go into that next color, which is this color, a little bit darker. It's called Double Chocolate. I'm using the same brush because it's already brown, so. And I'm just going to use that to darken up this corner. And I said, this is going to be a pretty simple, easy look. I'm still going to bring the drama into it with the shimmies, but it's going to be an easy look. When I say I'm tired, I'm tired. I really didn't feel like going, but I stay in the house enough, so I'm like, get up and go. And for those of you that don't know, I put tape here. That keeps my lines sharp. If you don't want a sharp line on the corner, then take the tape off and you can blow the shadow colors all the way out. I've gotten used to doing my makeup this way and I like it, so it works for me. Okay, I'm going to get my rougher. I'm going back into that sweet filling color just a little bit and try to blend this out on the edge. I like my sharp lines here, but I don't like my sharp lines in my eyeshadow, if that makes sense. I'm going to bring a little bit more of that sweet feeling. Let me get a smaller brush. I'm going to use I'm going to use this one. It's a Give Me Glow brush. It is the number G415. These are $1 on the site. I checked the other day and they're still $1. So if you need a good brush that's not that expensive, right now these are it. So I'm going to get some more of that. This, no, I'm going to use some of this Chocolicious color, just because the name, which is more of an orangey color. And then I will have used all of the mattes in the palette. I'm going to bring that here and up. So from the inner corner. If you spill some, get some down here, it's makeup. It washes off. I'm working awful orangey. It's okay to stitch it in the jeans. It's orange. Okay, let me dust this brush off a little bit and blend that in some. Okay, I'm going to go back into that. No, I'm not. I'm getting ready to start putting these shimmies on. And then I'll darken up the outer edge again. So for the shimmies, I'm going to use Jcat All About That Base Glitter Primer. Those of you know, my tube is almost empty. So I have to squeeze it for dear life. Keep telling y'all I'm gonna squeeze it till she don't get it no more. When she say I'm done, I'm empty, and that's when I'll start on a new one. But until then, she is it. I think I'm going to take this up today. Just because. A wet wipe, a baby wipe. This time I have them up here. I'm going to use a I'm going to use my finger first. First shimmer I'm going to go into is this color. It's called Marble. I'm going to place that right here. This color is similar to the color that I used out of the Hershey Kiss. Ouch, I hit my knee. Chaos. Out of the milk chocolate palette the other day. I told y'all I hit something, drop something. Every day I do something that's chaotic. It don't be on purpose. I'm just clumsy. That's just the bottom line. I am clumsy. Period. Okay, let me get my Milani Make It Last spray because I'm going to go switch to the brush. This is my spray. I'm going to switch to this little Amazon brush. It's a little flat top brush. It has a little bit of a point, but that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to go into this that almost looks purple. Is that purple? I can't tell. I'm going into this though. This color right here, and it's called Chocolate Sprinkles. This is one I was asking if it was purple or not. I'm gonna have to pick that up on my finger and see what color it is. It looks like it changes. I think I'm gonna have to use. I'm gonna try to spray it again. I'm probably gonna have to use my finger on this because it's not giving me that wow that I'm looking for. Ooh, and I done got hot. Turn this little fan on. Sorry for the noise, but I gotta cool off for a minute to burn up. That's this robe. Then I'm drinking coffee on top of it. Those two colors are pretty side by side though. Let me turn this down one little to one. It won't be quite as loud. As I've said before, and I always say, I never know what I'm going to do or what colors I'm going to use out of the palette until I sit down. I just pick the palette, but I never plan it out. So when I sit down, I'm doing it right along with you. Okay, this is how that color looks. Doesn't that have a purpley tint to it? I ain't got purple on nowhere, but guess what? I'm gonna use it just because. It'll go with blue jean. It does have a purple tint, see? I'm gonna use it just because it's in there. See, it don't look purple right here. It look purple on my finger. It is pretty though. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired. This has been a long week, and I am tired. This side is blended better than this side. So let me try to straighten this side out. You see what I'm doing? I'm just following this right along in that crease. Right where my crease is, my eyeball meets. That's all I'm doing. Just following the shape of my eye. And I've said it time and time again. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just somebody that loves makeup. That's it. I like the creating part. I like all the colors in the rainbow box because I'm finna put them all on my face. And that's just it. Okay. This side is straight. This side still looks crooked. This part right here. Maybe that helped it out a little bit. Okay, I'm going back into that orangey color, that one that's called Chocolate Sprinkles. Yeah, I'm going back into that one. I started not to, but yeah, I'm going back into that. You'll see why when I get dressed. Okay, and now I'm going back into that darker brown that's called Marble. And I like this palette because it has its own highlighter too. That one in the middle that's called Chocolate Glaze. So we already know what color highlighter I'm going to use. Okay, now let me go back into my mat one more time. Let me get a pencil brush or a smaller brush to define that line right above that shimmer. Try to keep the shimmers from roaming everywhere, because they like to go play in other folks' yard. Okay, I'm going back into this eclair color right here. Back to this color. I have a smaller brush. This is a Give Me Glow number 1012. And I'm just lightly going right at the top of where that shimmer ends. I'm trying to make it look like a cut crease, but it's really not a cut crease, because I can't do a cut crease. I've tried it, but I'm not no good at it. Okay, I'm going to pop off camera, do the rest of my face, and put some clothes on, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. So let me tell you all of the other extraness that I've put on my face. So you know I use the Glamlite donut palette. Came in this little box. So those are the eyeshadows that I used. Do you like the look? Okay. I did not use blush. I use NYX Buttermilk Bronzer. I use Dew Butter, this color. And I also used Butter Than You, which is the darker color. More of a darky, kind of an orange and bronzy color. And for foundation today, I used Tear. It's a little light, so but I'm determined I'm going to use it. So I use it under eye. And for the rest of my foundation, I use CoverGirl Healthy Elixir in the color Golden Tan. For the face primer, I used Essence Jelly Grip Primer. You already know I used my Milani Make It Last spray for my setting spray. And then I came back, just over here before I lose it, drop it, with One Size On Till Dawn setting spray, since I'll be outside for just a little bit, because I don't plan on being out there long, just saying. I also use One Size powders in Ultra Pink and Sweet Honey. Those are my setting powders that I used. I put some eyelashes on today, and for that I use Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive, and I also added a little bit of One Size Fantasize mascara to kind of blend them in together. For eyeliner, I used LA Colors in your basic brown. My under eye eyeliner for my waterline, I used this Jcat brown pencil. I've already told you that I use Makeup Revolution All About That Base eyeshadow primer, and Jcat, I said that wrong, Jcat All About That Base glitter primer, and Makeup Revolution Ultimate Eye Base primer. That was given to me in PR, and that's in the color dark. Contour stick, I use Juvia's in the color Namibia. The highlighter I use out of that palette, out of the donut palette. Concealer, I use Julius Place number 15. For my dark circles under my eyes, I use Hard Candy Color Corrector. And for lipstick, I use Colourpop pencil in your basic brown. And then I came back with this Revlon matte lip color metallic. And on top of that, I use this Hershey's Kisses Gold to give it a little shimmer. And that is the look. And I am, told you I didn't take down my hair. I put a hat on. It's going to be outside a little bit. I wasn't doing all of that, but I still had to be extra. So that's the look for today. And until next time, you guys be blessed and have a great day. And as usual, toodles.